This month I'm going to talk to you about using some beautiful Daniel Smith colours, which are colours that I do treat myself every now and again to these, and how to use those, or any watercolour, with a palette knife. Yes, you heard right, a palette knife. Now you normally associate that with oil colours, but let me just show you what you can do and the beautiful techniques that you can get. I'm going to use a Lunar blue to start with, which is one of my favourite colours because as it dries it begins to separate and you get different colours. So when you put it on to start with, it's really quite black and grey. So I'm squishing it on here quite thick at the beginning and then allowing it to sort of speckle out, and then just with any old spray bottle, if I can find where you start, there we are, and just give it a spray quite generously and then give it a tip, and the magic will start to begin. Get these beautiful little feathery lines and long lines, and it just reminds me of the sea. And you can keep spraying, keep moving it about. Now you probably won't be able to see the blue yet, but as it begins to dry it'll change from that black colour that you see I just sprayed. But if you look a little bit higher up, you can begin to see the beautiful blue. And if it doesn't do what you want, then just manipulate it until it does and show it who's boss. Take any little bits off that you don't want. How beautiful is that? I'm just going to do another little bit underneath, just to show you that you can just add to it. You can keep applying more and more, so I'm just going to put a little bit more underneath here. Can you see how black it is when you first put it on? But how it's changed to that beautiful blue. I've used a different water bottle there. Looks like that's got a bit of soap in it, so I will go back to my original bottle, I think. Get the froth off. Give it a squish about. There's no right or wrong with this, just break the rules and have a play. Okay, so next I'm going to have a go with Cascade green. This is another beautiful colour, which separates again as it begins to dry into like a blue and a green. And this is like a bluey green. It's not a warm green. It's definitely a cool green. Let's just have a look and see what happens with this one. So exactly the same. Okay, and then with my spray bottle, give that a bit of a spray. Can you see it goes like this beautiful turquoisey colour starts to appear. And these little feathery trees. It's just so gorgeous. Beautiful. One more little spray. It's running into the blue, which is lovely. That's what I love. It's the fact that it's a bit uncontrollable. I quite like that. Just let watercolour do its thing. Then I'm going to use one more colour in a second, and it's called, what's it called? Undersea green, I think. Yeah. And this is a very different, this is a warm green, it's more of a yellow green, but once again very beautiful, but different. It's a little bit hard, this one. It's drying out actually in the tube, so it's got to be a little bit aggressive with it. And then give that a spray. See, look at that beautiful yellow which comes out of that colour. And give that a little bit of a run, but also there's that turquoisey blue as well. They are three colours that do separate as they dry. And like I said, create a little bit of magic. So there you have it. How to use a palette knife. So I hope you're brave enough to have a go. Just have a play around on a piece of paper. So I'm going to show you how I use them in my paintings. So until next time, folks, happy painting.